Hey YouTube, this is JK Motor Garage here. I wanted to create a video on my 2014 FZ09 that I bought last year. Kind of go through, some of the upgrades I've done, mainly just cosmetic so far. And kind of just the experience I've had with the bike so far. I mean, I'm very, very pleased. I've had multiple bikes. I've had, everything from crotch rockets to cruisers, and I love this bike. This is probably my favorite bike I've ever had. This thing, I'm sure you've done, seen videos. This thing's a torque machine, and it's awesome. You give it some throttle, man, you better hold on. So yeah, very, very happy with the bike. I think I'm going to keep this one for a long time. Definitely had to do some cosmetic things with it, make it look a little better. Performance wise, it really doesn't need anything. That's why I really haven't done anything so far. Those will probably be later down the road, probably this summer. But some of the first things, like one of the first things I did, I'm sure you guys have seen on those Yamahas, I don't know why they do it, but those huge fender eliminators they put on these things are not the fenders themselves. I put a fender eliminator on here. They're R&G Racing, and their blinkers, the LED blinkers. Happy with that so far. I mean, it took probably a good maybe an hour and a half to install that. There was some wiring that I had to do, but so far, I've had them on there. It was the first thing I did, so it was last summer. I'm pretty happy with those. They look pretty good. Did the front as well. I did swap out the stock mirrors. Those were pretty god-awful too. Swapped it out with this, I think these are D-axis mirror. A lot smaller, put it on the end, but you know what, it does a trick. And I always look over my shoulder, so it's it's not a huge safety issue for me. So, but this one works really well. It looks really good. It's all aluminum. Pretty sure that's an aluminum. One thing that people were complaining I was kind of hesitant on getting was on this was they say that vibration and the mirrors fall off and whatnot. All I did was put some Loctite on these bolts, and that seemed to do the trick. So I mean, it's tight, but I mean, you want it tight. It's still enough where I can move it, but I haven't had any issues with that thing so far. So I'm happy with that as well. One thing I did go on a road trip here recently, and I didn't plan on doing it. I didn't plan on putting a windshield on this on the bike, but to keep the wind off me on the road trip, I went down to Arizona. So I did get Puig's windshield. So this is their touring version, so it's a little bit longer. They have a sport that's shorter, but this, I'm pretty happy with it. It keeps the wind off me, and keeps that wind fatigue down, especially on a road trip. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm also going to put all the parts, if you guys are curious, put all the parts down in the description so you guys can go look at those, pricing and whatnot if you need. Another thing I did was the radiator guard. This was just for me. I think these look good. The GYTR radiator guard. So this was one piece, and then the side skirts, which look really good, I think. And functionally, keeps the chips, protects the radiator a little bit from the rock chips and probably some bigger bugs and stuff. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see what else. I think the only thing I've done is put on some new tires. I did have the Dunlop, the stock Dunlops on here, and they did not last very long. I'm not sure if the previous owner was doing some burnouts or what, but I got this thing with about 1,800 miles on it, and replaced the tires at about 3,000, and they were pretty worn. So I put some Pirelli Angel GTs on here, and I'm pretty happy so far. I've got 7,600 miles on this thing, so they're lasting pretty good. They got some good tread wear, so, and performance wise they work pretty good. I'm mainly, for the most part, a commuter with this, but I do go up in the mountains and whatnot, so they work pretty well. Let's see, I think that's all I've done so far. I think the only thing I'm going to do is do the clutch levers, do some shorty, the brake and the clutch levers, put some shorties on here. and probably keep it at that for now, and then probably work on some performance. You know, this thing's got plenty of power, so that's, you know, one of the reasons why I haven't done much with performance wise. I did have it reflashed. They had that reflashed for 2015. That made a little bit of difference, as far as probably a little bit less power. Really, it seems like they switched for standard. It's now, that's kind of like B mode. What I'm gonna probably do is exhaust. I'm not sure what exhaust I'm gonna get yet, but yeah, I just want something a little more beefier sounding. I mean, this one's okay, it does it right. I probably put a co-computer with it, install a co-computer, that way I can program it a little bit, play around with it. But yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with this thing. This thing is awesome. If you guys want to see some, you know, videos of me riding or videos of anything, just let me know. This is my first YouTube video so far, so hopefully it doesn't come out too god awful. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I'll probably be doing some more videos on my dirt bike as well. I've done a few mods to this thing. You know, it's a WR250F, and this thing came pretty bottled up when I got it. So I've done a number of performance mods to this one. So if you guys want to see anything on that, let me know. I also have some little bikes, TTR 110 and a Kawasaki for my boys. So if you guys want to see anything on those, let me know. I haven't done any performance or any mods really to those, but let me know if you guys want to see anything for those. So till next time.